Thank you all very much. We promised our mother and father that we would do our best tonight to keep composed. It made me feel a lot better last night, though. I had an opportunity to see Mark Messier's acceptance speech for the Hockey Hall of Fame, and I'm hoping that that eases the things here tonight. So, first of all, to the Manitoba Sports Hall of Fame Board of Directors and Selection Committee, on behalf of my family, thank you for this wonderful acknowledgement for our son and brother. If he were here today, Dale would be truly honored and humbled by being honored here this evening along with these other athletes, builders, and teams. Before I go any further, I would personally like to thank Rick Brownlee for all he has done in making this such a special evening for our family. Rick, thank you. On Dale's nomination for induction, there was a quote by Haywood Hale Brown that I think Jeff had quoted earlier. It said, "Sports do not build character, they reveal it." My brother was and is, without a doubt, the most dedicated, committed, and focused individual I have ever known. In his personal life, in his medical career, and especially in his athletic endeavors, he strived at all times to be the very best he himself could possibly be. A testament to this was back in 1990 when Dale had just finished his 4th year with the Bisons and was named CIA Player of the Year. Jim Schreier, our high school volleyball coach, asked Dale to speak at the athletic banquet in Selkirk. I have Dale's speech here, and I'd like to just read a couple quick paragraphs from it to help you all understand the type of person he was. Right into the speech, he said, "One thing I've never heard anyone speak about in an athletic banquet is the importance of winning. Not just trying to put out an effort, but winning. You've heard people say it doesn't matter whether or not you win or lose, but how you play the game." He said, "Well, that is perfectly okay in T-ball, in house league, or in 10-year-old ringette. But no one gets up at 7 a.m. for morning practices, goes to 2.5-hour practice after school, or gives up weekends, especially when there's a good social on a Friday night, to lose. Each of you here has put in too much time to do anything else but win. Sport is no longer only a game for you. Monopoly is a game, Snakes and Ladders is a game. Any sport at your level demands a total commitment with sacrifices you have to make. Once you decide this, which I'm sure most of you have, you'll realize the importance of what you are doing. For a while, if a coach said to me, or any person I was playing with, do it for the team, I would have believed them. But he told the kids at that banquet, think about it. You've put in the time. You're the one that will feel bad if you lose. Be excited if you win. Don't do it for the team. Do it for yourself. Take responsibility for your own success. Don't wait for someone else. That is why winning is so important. Because the majority of the time, when you say you're tired, you tried your best but didn't succeed, you really didn't. I know this because I've done it. That one point, that 10-second lapse, those last 20 meters when you let up, that could have been the difference between winning and losing. The feeling when you win is incredible, and what you have left is what you have learned. It is the feeling of success you only want. He closed his speech tonight by saying, winning is fun, sure. Winning is not the point. Wanting to win is the point. Never giving up is the point. Never letting yourself down is the point. My brother lived by those words day in and day out. I recall Garth Pischke at one time saying that he never ever heard Dale talk down to a teammate. He would challenge them about effort and commitment, but never talk down. Garth said that Dale's presence and leadership on the court made his teammates elevate their game to a higher level. On behalf of our family, to Peter Strolius and the rest of the committee of my brother's Memorial Golf Tournament, there are no words to thank you for putting forth his nomination for this evening. This past August was the 9th annual tournament held in his memory. To date, a total of 28 deserving athletes have received Manitoba high school scholarships towards their university or college degrees. Each of these recipients met the requirements of volleyball ability and leadership, academic excellence, and community involvement. I would just like to say a quick thank you before I end to the volleyball community here in Winnipeg who continue to support the annual Memorial Golf Tournament. I'm not sure there's a tighter-knit sporting group anywhere to be found here in Manitoba, and that's no slight against the other sporting organizations. This volleyball group, in my opinion, is like family to us.
Our family would like to personally thank 3 of Dale's coaches who have all had an integral part in Dale's development as both a player and a person. To Jim Schreier, Phil Hudson, and Garth Pischke. Each of you contributed in your own way to why we are here tonight. Thank you. To Dale's former teammates, some of who are here tonight, he would want to say thank you. Thank you for making him a better player on the court, but most importantly, thank you for your friendship. Dale made many lifelong friends throughout his career, both players and coaches, and our family is so thankful that all of these friends continue to remain in our lives today. On behalf of our family, we would especially like to thank all of our friends who came out this evening to share this special occasion with us. Your presence here this evening makes it that much more memorable. Thank you. In closing, there are 3 very special people here tonight that we need to recognize for their unwavering support and dedication to Dale's career. First, to our best friend and aunt, Audrey Zeroth. You were always the silent one who somehow always found your special way to show your support. You meant the world to Dale, and we know how much you miss him. Lastly, to our parents, Don and Erna. To this day, you'll still find them in the stands at most Bison and Team Canada games, either as a spectator or volunteering in some capacity. These 2 wonderful people had the most influence on Dale and encouraged him in every way possible to be the best person he could be. In our opinion, they succeeded. My brother Dean has a print in his house that has 2 young birds in a nest and an adult bird landing, and the caption on the print reads as follows: "There are 2 special things we should give our children. One is roots, the other is wings." On behalf of Dale, Mom and Dad, thank you. Our congratulations to all of the other inductees here this evening. You are all so deserving in your own right. Once again, thank you to the Hall of Fame Committee for your selection of Dale. We humbly accept this honor and only wish that he was here to accept the award. Thank you and enjoy the evening.